So my name is Melanie Fernandez, and I am one of the owners, founder of House of Lilac. I am married and I have two, I call babies, they're not babies anymore, but they're my babies. Alexander is 5 years old and Margot is 4. I am actually, I call a recovering attorney. I went to law school, I became a lawyer, and I was in practicing, realized that it just wasn't the right calling. And I wanted to make my own schedule, and I was very creative, and House of Lilac kind of came to be. It's come to be very organically, but it started off in the gifting realm, and then over time, through just customer requests, we got into flowers. And now we are 90% a flower company. We do fresh flowers, we do dried flowers, we do custom work, and I would say the other 10% is gifting, but it's very organically grown to where it is. So no, I did not think I was gonna be an entrepreneur, but it is 100% my calling. And I think our team is, I don't wanna call us the corporate rejects, but like this is like second life for us. So most of us are parents, like we all came here just to find like a better way of living and like juggling and managing life. Being happy is number one, because I think I came from a career where I wasn't necessarily fostered. My happiness wasn't fostered. So making sure that everyone has a really good work-life balance, like, you know, you have a family at home, you have kids at home, like let's be there for each other. Like if someone, for whatever reason, has to be home, then someone will fill in, like very happily. So just making sure everyone is happy. I mean, as difficult, or that's not really difficult, but as petty as it sounds, it's top priority for us in everything that we do. And we just have fun. I don't know, we like to have fun here. And I would say 2020, it was hard. I can't believe it wasn't hard for everyone in some way. I think for us, it was definitely hard because basically what we did 95% of fresh flowers, and then the pandemic hit and we couldn't get fresh flowers. It wasn't being flown in, no one was growing it. So that became a huge hurdle for us, and that's where we ventured into dried flowers, which is a little bit crazy. So it was one of those, like, we have to pivot, but it was like the biggest blessing of a pivot that could have ever happened, because our business grew by so much just by focusing on this whole other line of revenue. But then it presented other challenges, right? Because it's a whole different line of revenue that we've never really done. So we had to just relearn customers, relearn processes, relearn how to do both at some point, because fresh flowers did come back into the picture. And the demand at that point was just wild. So, you know, I think last year when the pandemic started, we were a team of like 3, and we're currently 7. We've grown a lot in the past year, which has been amazing. But it's also been growing pains in figuring out like what needs staffing, what doesn't need staffing, like how do we manage, how do we continue to grow. I mean, I never say no to hard work because that means that something's going right. So it's been our biggest blessing.